Hi, this is Igor from hdhead.com. There's a recent new feature in Avid DS called Capture Link List. It's easy to overlook because it's tucked away in User Preferences menu and it's turned off by default. Before we get into the user preferences, let's see what happens normally when you conform a sequence. Let's say this is a sequence you received from your client. You conformed it and all of the file-based media is offline, and here are the clips in the bin. Normally what you would do in older versions of DS, you would select the clips, right-click, go to recapture, and let DS capture the files. Now, obviously this works only if the files are in the same location where they were before the media went offline. Otherwise, you have to tell DS where the media is. More often than not, there's an added difficulty, and that is the file paths may not be organized the same way as they were in the offline edit. So for example, maybe in the offline edit, stock shots were in one folder, certain other type of media was in a different folder, and then when they deliver this to you, they regroup the clips in a different way, so the paths are invalid. Let's simulate that situation by first deleting our media. I'm going to load it here in the media tool. Select it all, right-click, go delete. Yes. All our media is offline again. We'll go to Windows Explorer, and here are the clips that we're using in this little sequence. So I'm just going to randomly select a couple of clips and throw them in a directory called moved. And let's see what happens when we right-click these clips and go recapture. It will ask us where a certain media is. So if I go to moved, click on Mad Scientist. This is all well, but if the file-based media is in all different kinds of places, this can get very tiring. So the new feature is in User Preferences, Data Management, Capture Link. Use Capture Link List. We'll enable that and click on OK. Once again, I'm going to go to Media Tool and delete all the media. And then I'm going to go back to Windows Explorer and mix this up even more. We'll throw some clips in, and we'll take some clips out of the moved folder to just kind of shuffle things around. Go back to DS, select all the file-based clips, right-click and recapture. Now a dialog box opens up. Two things about this new dialog box. Those of you who are familiar with Media Composer or Symphony will recognize this as very similar to the dialog box you get in Symphony or Media Composer when you batch import files, although this box is a little more full-featured than that. And the other thing is that some of the things we can do in this box, not all things, but some of them, we can also do straight in the Avid DS bin. However, everything's kind of unified under one roof in this box, and it's very flexible and it's very good. Look at the bottom of the box. It says display clips from following sources. This capture link list can be used also for tape sources, but it's really the best to use with file-based sources. If I click off the tape, nothing will change because we don't have any tape-based sources here. And if I disable still frames, you see my still frame clips go away. We'll turn back on. Each one of these still frame clips has a little checkbox which indicates that we do want to capture this. If you double-click any of these, it will disable the checkbox and DS will not recapture this media. However, we do want to capture that, and you can also control these things by capture link select all or deselect. Or if you want to get nitpicky, you can control-click some clips, click on the highlight radio button, and click on select. So you select only certain clips. But there's no reason why we shouldn't select all of them now. And we can also sort the clips by path or sort them by clip name. You notice right away that the paths indicated in red are the ones that have moved away from the original location. So we have to tell DS where at least one of these is, and then it will find the other ones. How do we do that? We select one of them, go to Set Path. This clip used to be in the moved subdirectory. Now I put it back at the root level. So we'll select that, click on OK. And you see that two other clips turned green. DS found them at the same time. The recapture is going to be done in the order the clips are displayed in this box. Of course, with only so few clips, it's going to be very fast anyway. But if you have a whole bunch of clips, you can also move clips up and down to group them because, as I said, they will be recaptured in the order they're displayed. We'll click on OK, and DS recaptures the clips. As simple as that. This was an Avid DS tutorial on capture linked list, and this is Igor from hdhead.com.